he apparently took, and this is according to Devon Archer, because the transcript of that whole thing came out, right? So Devon Archer's like, yeah, he got a Porsche. And we were wondering where that was because he was telling the court, oh my gosh, he's poor. He can't pay for Navy Joe. Oh, he can't pay. But he's got a Porsche. Well, now it comes out that he got the Porsche, $142,000 over that, because he took a Kazakh oligarch to a dinner, and I guess Joe was there too. Joe sat and had dinner in person several occasions with Hunter and his business partner, and they wired money immediately after to all these Biden-affiliated companies. And so the payment of this Porsche was from a businessman from Kazakhstan. He was also at that now famed Cafe Milano dinner. And Archer told the committee, they said the payment was made as a gift to Hunter, who got an expensive car. He goes, I believe it was a Fisker first and then a Porsche. And then Hunter was taking pictures of himself driving at 172 mile per hour in Vegas in 2018. Although I'm pretty sure it was, I don't know, was it the same vehicle? I don't know if that's ever been confirmed, but it seems like it might be. So that was when the VP was with Hunter. He got that after he brought his dad to a dinner to Cafe Milano. And Devon Archer confirmed that. Oh my gosh, but wait a minute. Let's go ahead and charge Trump with something. Hold up. Can't talk about this story anymore. We got to talk about those Trump charges, guys. Got to talk about the free speech Trump charges. J6, anybody? It was like a South Park episode. Remember when Cartman was selling real estate and all these yuppies were coming in and the only thing that they could say was Apple, what is it? Latte. They could only say like a handful of words. Vegan, Apple, yoga, things like that. Like Apple store, Apple. This is like what the media is. J6, Trump, J6, Trump, J6. That's all they do. And they get louder and more annoying as more stories come out about the white trash family that lives in the White House that was selling scandal, okay? So Devon Archer was like, yeah, he gets all this, he was talking about his dad as my guy. Every time he talked about my guy, he's talking about his dad, according to the transcript. So this, and by the way, all of this was happening at the exact same time that Joe Biden was heading the U.S. anti-corruption efforts abroad, guys. That's just chef's kiss right there. Chef's kiss. So Hunter Biden was raking in millions of dollars for the Biden family. Millions and millions and millions of dollars. He's on drugs. He's got hookers. He's making money, selling out his father's influence. The dad is going along with it. It's like the least amount of work that they have to do. Think about it. Joe Biden doesn't do anything. He travels around and talks to people and shake hands. He doesn't do anything. His campaign staff does it for him. Just like he's been on vacation for approximately a year. He's taken more vacations than any other president in American history. He's been literally over 365 days now. He's been on vacation for a year. That's not a joke. That's the Washington Post. They've counted. He doesn't have to do anything. He just sits back and just sells out the office. That's all he does. I mean, imagine. This is some stuff. Listen to this. Audio Soundbite 11. This is Devon Archer talking about selling access. Listen.
You're taking a call from the vice president, and you put it on speaker. It's not just, hey, Dad, I'm in a meeting with some buddies.
Right.
It's, let me put my dad, the vice president, on speaker.
Yeah. Yep. In the rear view, it's an abuse of soft power, I'd say.
An abuse of soft power.
It is an abuse of soft power. And then, of course, there was this because he was talking to Tucker. Audio Soundbite 12. The letter. The letter that proved, beyond any shadow of a doubt, that Biden was involved in all of this. Listen to this. They got receipts.
But here's the vice president of the United States saying to you, a man in his mid-30s, who's not a government official, I'm sorry I was occupied with the guy who runs the world's largest country. I would much rather talk to you and thank you. What was he thanking you for?
Well, first of all, it's a lovely letter, and it was...
It's quite enthusiastic. It's a little weird, though, right?
Yeah, well, it was kind of the beginning of our partnership, and he was thanking me and thanking Hunter, I think, at the end of the day, for bringing this idea of this government regulatory strategic advisory business into the private equity world.
A little thank you letter. But he didn't know. It was about the weather, guys. But it was about the weather. It was about the weather. Imagine that. Good heavens. So this is, I mean, anything that they can do to distract from this. Oh, but J6, Trump. Courthouse. We're going to have that. You know that they're going to have the helicopter footage like they did when OJ was driving the white Bronco down the highway. They're going to have that footage again. This is what, the third time we've done this? Third time we've watched. And here he is tying his shoe. Here goes Trump is walking. There it is. He got into the car. He is sitting in the car looking out the window. I mean, every second narrated. So they don't have to report on any of this. It's true. It's true. And they're all covering. Gosh, it's just so frustrating. But the thing is that think about how bad of a month this has been for Biden. Fitch downgraded our credit rating. While he's pushing Bidenomics. He's literally out there. He's been pushing Bidenomics. Everybody has been. And while that's happening, Fitch downgrades our credit rating. Florida has a better credit rating from Fitch than the total of the United States. Not just Florida, it's also Texas and Georgia and other states that can. What is the common denominator here?
Oh, yeah.
What's the common denominator?
What states? Sorry.
Texas,
Republicans. I'm doing work over here.
What are you doing over there?
Doing work.
Are you mixing up your weird tea again?
No. No.
You got a hidden bacteria disc over there?
Nope. Not at all.
Okay.
SCOBY, is that what you meant?
Yeah, it looks like,
get it.
What is it? One of those potty discs
It is.
that they got? Okay.
But yeah, those are Republican states.
Yeah, Republican states. And so it's been a bad month for Biden. I mean, you have that. You have scandal after scandal. He's tanking in the polls. I think that there's you haven't seen a real measure of enthusiasm for him. What are they going to sell you on? What are they going to sell you on? Nothing. Oh, the Biden brand. The Biden family brand. What is that brand? When you think of Biden, what do you think of? I think of trash. Raccoons in the trash. I think of sewage. Hookers and blow. When I think of the Biden family brand, that's what I think of. Sponsored by cocaine and hookers. That's what I think of. Biden family brand. Swab this package. That's what I think of. The Biden family brand. I just cannot get over that. I mean, the audacity of this social ladder climbing family. To think that their station is above everybody else's. I mean, the audacity. But that's the progressive limousine liberal mindset.